Welcome to Lines on Design. I am here today with my friend Glenn. We haven't talked in a long time, but I'm excited to see you. Superior Services, but you are the environmental piece of this. You have two divisions now.
We do. We have heating and cooling, and then we have plumbing, we have electrical, we have fire and water damage restoration, and of course then we have air duct cleaning and mold remediation, and then today we're going to talk about carpet cleaning.
Which is really pretty exciting, and in preparing for all this, you and I had the opportunity to chat a little bit about, I didn't realize that carpets were had a great impact on the environment of the house.
Absolutely, yeah, carpet is the #2 contaminant in the home. The #1 is the ductwork,
okay,
and #2 is the carpet. It's interesting, people, for example, they'll mop their floors or wood or tile or
sure,
daily, or sweep them every day, weekly, but yet they'll let their carpet go for months
and months and months. That's right.
Oh yeah, and years at a time. And then by the time they call someone like us, it's gotten to the point where the carpet is more of a restoration cleaning than just a general cleaning.
Okay.
It's good to upkeep your carpet as much as you do the tile and everything else in your house. I don't say weekly or monthly, but it's not called for if you have a good vacuum. But I would say every 6 months to a year, it might be a good idea to at least maintain and take care of the traffic areas, if not the whole area carpet.
Which makes so much sense. It's funny, as a designer, more and more I offer people carpets that are forgiving visually.
Yeah.
So my assumption is when something is visually forgiving, meaning I'm not going to see the dirt and crud on there,
right,
that's not necessarily a good thing.
Oh no, because it falls in. It falls in there.
Exactly.
The carpet fiber is maybe a ½ inch sometimes, and it falls in between there. It's hard to get that out with general vacuuming.
All right, let's talk a little bit about, you were sharing that there's different kinds of carpet cleaning. What are the kinds of carpet cleaning?
Sure. Basically, there's two different types. There's wet cleaning and there's dry cleaning. We do both.
Oh, you do both?
We do, absolutely. And today, I wanted to show you a little bit about the dry cleaning aspect of it.
When would I use wet cleaning versus dry cleaning? Let's talk wet cleaning, since we're actually going to show dry cleaning.
Wet cleaning is a great source to clean the carpet. It actually extracts the dirt very well, and it works really well on some difficult, stubborn stains and things like that. Now, if you're looking for the healthy aspect of it, the host system, the dry cleaning is the way to go.
Okay.
It actually removes dust mites, mold spores, bacteria. It actually physically extracts the dirt out of the carpet, where wet cleaning would suck the dirt out of it. This has that opportunity to go deeper into the carpet fibers.
So when you're wet cleaning, what can I expect as far as, what do I need to remove my furniture? Does it take a day or two?
Yes, wet cleaning always takes more time because you wet the carpet and then it's got that time to dry. You can't put things back as quickly.
Okay.
You have to put little tabs and things like that under them. Where wet cleaning, for example, with dry cleaning, I apologize.
Sure.
With dry cleaning, you can actually put the furniture back right away because it actually uses corncob husks, and it actually absorbs. It's got emulsifiers and detergents that act like thousands of tiny little sponges in your carpet. Here's an example.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I love Glenn's I want to show you my stuff. All right, I'm coming over here with you.
Yeah,
let's get down here because we can. Okay.
This is the host compound. It's got emulsifiers and detergents in it. It's like having thousands of tiny little sponges in your carpet.
Okay.
And they actually absorb dirt.
Yeah, it feels.
And what they do is these brushes, here's a set of brushes that we use. They're about 12 inches long and 8 inches in diameter, and they rotate counterclockwise toward each other. It's basically like having the ability to brush or comb your hair. It actually goes to the bottom of the carpet fiber. And that's why it removes the dust mites and mold spores and bacteria that get trapped inside the carpet fiber.
So when you come in, like right now you've got some down, correct?
Yeah, and here's the machine that we would use. It's got HEPA filtration on it.
All right, so wait, HEPA filter, all right.
Yeah, and here's a piece of furniture that I just actually cleaned behind, but I'll show you the process of the machine.
Okay.
So it takes the sponges and it scrubs them into the carpet. Now the advantage to dry cleaning...
Okay, now wait a minute, say that again. It took the sponges.
Yeah, it takes the sponges. So there's several applications. It's kind of like, I'll give you an example. It's like washing your hair.
Okay.
You wet your hair first.
Yes.
Then you put the shampoo and you rinse it, and then the conditioner, and then you rinse it out.
Okay.
This has the same process. We're going to lightly dampen the carpet, and then we're going to use the sponge type material. I don't know if you felt it, but it has a slight dampness to it.
It does.
And then what we do is we rub it in. So this machine has several different motors, and I'll show you an example of it. So what we would do first is we would scrub it into the carpet.
Oh, this is so cool.
So what this stuff is doing is it's getting to the bottom of the carpet fiber and it's grabbing all the dirt that's in there. And then we would turn the HEPA filter vacuum system on and it would extract it all.
Oh, this is my kind of thing. I like it where I can actually see a difference.
Now, what it does is it gets to the bottom of the carpet fiber and there's no grains or anything else in it. In reality, it's kind of interesting. Have you ever seen anybody take a wool rug or a piece of carpet out of a car and they'll beat it and they'll beat it for hours and stuff will continue to come out of it? If I took this machine over it for 1 or 2 minutes and you beat it, nothing would come out of it because it actually gets to the bottom of it.
Because it's got that big of a suction.
It's just amazing.
So when you were running it, we're all going, what do you say?
Oh, yeah.
So what you were saying is first, let me see if I actually heard though, you'll be proud. So I sprinkle it down. Your first process is slightly damp, sprinkle it down, and then you use your machine to get it in
there. To agitate it, to take the shampoo and scrub it into the hair, basically.
If I need a job, I'm gonna come. Right. And then you literally go back, and the suction just gets absolutely everything out of there.
It's got 4 separate HEPA filters in it that extract it. Yeah, that's why it's the healthiest. Actually, it's made in an EPA-approved factory, and it's got the green leaf seal of approval.
Oh, does it really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Yeah. So how often do you advise, every time you and I talk, I'm off subject here, we end up either in an attic or somewhere where see, I'm getting wise. That's kind of fun. How often do you recommend someone getting their carpet cleaned, dry cleaned specifically? 4 times a year?
It just depends on the person's lifestyle. If they live in a bad area, if they don't have a cement driveway and they've got children and pets and things like that.
The house here, there are 3 little ones, and so I would say 2 dogs and 3 little ones. Can we do it weekly?
Yeah. No, you couldn't probably afford it, but I would consider doing the carpet when you start noticing the traffic area starting to show signs.
Okay.
Because once the traffic area starts showing signs, that's going to continue to progress into the house, into the hallway, into the bedrooms, and things like that.
Let me ask you a question about kinds of carpet. Do you have different kinds of detergents or emulsifications or whatever product with different kinds of carpet, or does a wool carpet do the same as a polypropylene, nylon, whatever it is?
It all depends on the stain itself. Now wool rugs, we would use actually a mild acid to open up the pores. We do oriental rugs, we do drapery, we do upholstery, and we do fine rugs. We use silk and things like that.
All right, let's restate that because I know for a lot of my clients it's very difficult. I'm really excited to know that you do oriental rugs, you do fine things, and you do
drapery,
drapes.
we do upholstery.
I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, we do it all, and it's a fine art to it. You have to, just depending if it's an olefin or a nylon or a wool or a synthetic, maybe a natural fiber.
If it's
each one of those things uses a different chemical, and you want to make sure you have someone that understands the process and what they're dealing with.
And note to self, many people don't. So that's why I think going to someone like you, Glenn, especially at Superior, you know the people, you know the quality, you know that they're good at what they do, and in a variety of different areas.
Yeah, thank you. We spend a lot of time and money in training our technicians, and we're certified by the IICRC in carpet restoration.
I mean, I think that makes sense. So you do a lot. All right, so we're going to vacuum this up. Now, once it's vacuumed up, I don't have to worry about anything.
Nope, and like I just cleaned behind that dresser, we can move it back. So if you have antiques and furniture that's kind of a concern, that may bleed because of the staining or the material, we can actually move it back right now, and it won't cause any kind of bleeding or rusting or anything like that.
Let me ask you one last question. For people who want to get their carpets cleaned, how soon should they make an appointment? Where do they make an appointment? Can they do it online? And then do they need to do anything, or do you take the furniture in and out? How does that work?
We do as much as we can. We don't move things that are breakable. We ask the homeowner, we don't move entertainment system or china cabinets and things like that. We ask the homeowner to pick up all the small little things
that,
and
your
things
accessories and things like that. That makes sense.
And then we take care of the rest.
And then how soon in advance do I need to make an appointment?
Within a week, would be good. We should be able to fit someone within a week or so. And remember, the carpet is the second most contaminated source.
Oh my gosh.
So you may want to tend to that a little bit more than you think.
All right, we're going to take the last couple of seconds here and we're going to run through this again. So don't forget to call and get your carpet cleaned. All right, I'm going to let you kind of do this, and we'll watch it one more time.
Okay, great. And one last thing. Of course, we're on the island, and there's a lot of sand.
Yes.
And each piece of sand has actually 32 or more cutting edges in each piece. So the more sand that ends up in your carpet, the more it's going to damage the carpet and cause it to deteriorate and
You're good. You know your stuff. All right, let's see what you got
All right, thank
here.
you.